Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new, welcome. My name is Amber. If you're returning, welcome back. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join Am's world and hit that post notification bell so you can get notified as to when I post my videos. So as you can tell in today's title, I am going to be doing a highlight and contour, my updated highlight contour routine. I have never posted this before, but I showed you guys a little bit of the products and how I did my highlight and contour routine on, I believe it was one of my IGTVs. So go ahead and head to my Instagram. I'll let all you guys know, like all of my socials down below in the description box. But if you want to continue to learn how to highlight and contour, please continue watching. Okay, so I already did my foundation and my brows all off camera and my lashes. I'll put everything down below of what I use for my foundation, my eyebrows, and the lashes that I'm wearing in the description box. So first, I'm going to start with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I do this, I have a mirror right here, so I'm going to be looking at you guys and looking at the mirror at the same time. So the first step to highlighting and contouring, let me first tell you guys what the whole purpose is for those of you who don't know what it is. Basically, it's to slim your face, highlight and bring out the high points of your face, and it literally snatches your face is literally what it does. So first step that I do is I conceal underneath my eyelashes, my eyebrows. And I like to do one side first because this foundation is very like a thick, it's very thick and it dries up really fast. So I like to do this side first. And when you're highlighting and contouring your face, you always want to finish your highlight with a setting powder. I'll be showing you guys once I'm done. And you want to bake, so it's called baking for those of you who don't know. That basically sets everything in, locks everything in so it doesn't move out of place. On top of using the right setting spray too, also helps, like a really good setting spray after you're finished with all of your makeup. So after I do this, I usually really go in with blending it out with this beauty blender. You can get these at Target or any type of like makeup store, drugstore, whatever you prefer to buy it at. And also you can make funny faces while doing this. Just kidding. So depending on where you want to highlight your face, I usually do a little bit on my forehead, on my nose, tip of my nose, and my chin. Of course, underneath my, on my under eyes, and then I sometimes do it right here on my Cupid's bow. Do like a little bit. I don't want it to be too much. So after this is all blended out, I know I look funny right now with all these little lines on my face. I'll show you guys how I do my contour. Okay, so I felt like I wanted to show you guys how I bake personally. Nothing too much, nothing too heavy, but the powder that I'm going to be using today is the Airspun loose face powder right here. I'll put everything down below in the description box. So how I do this is I go in like this, and I make sure I get literally super close to the lash line. That's how I personally do it. It works for me. It may not work for you, so don't come for me in the comment box if it doesn't work for you and you get in your eye on accident. No, I'm just kidding. In all seriousness, it does work. So I am going to do this off camera because I don't want to bore you guys, so I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. I look a little crazy because I'm baking, but usually when I do like a full face of glam, I do this. I don't do this every day, warning. But I'm now going to go in to show you guys how I contour my face. So when you contour your face, you want to do your cheekbones, your forehead, the corners of your forehead, and then if you prefer, you can do your nose. You can honestly contour anything, your jawline, underneath. It just all depends on the type of look that you're looking for. If you want to snatch your face to the gods, I will show you guys. So first, I'm going to go in with the Hoola bronzer, the good OG Hoola bronzer. This is literally the best. Okay. And then I'm going to make it easier, and it'll look funny, but I'll do it for you guys. I make like a fish face, so and also too, you can, depending on your preference, you can go in with cream and then contour on top with to set it with a powder bronzer. I usually do that, but for some odd reason I can't find my cream bronzer, so I'm gonna go in just with powder today. Do my other side. I'm gonna go and blend it out. And when you're doing this, you don't want to like go back and forth in a swiping motion, because that's gonna break up your makeup and your foundation, and it's gonna look all bad, and you don't want that. So you're gonna gently brush up, because that's gonna lift your face and give you that snatched, contoured look. And you also don't want to go in too heavy on the bronzer or the contour. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my lighting today, but this will do. And then the reasoning for doing it on your forehead is to give the appearance of a smaller forehead. So that's that. And then I go in and do it on my jawline. And when you're doing it on your jawline, you want to be really careful, and you want to make sure you blend it all out. That's what goes for like all your makeup. You want to make sure when doing your foundation and your contour, especially if you're going to be going in with like a cream stick, contour stick, and then setting it with a powder bronzer, you want to make sure that you blend out any of the harsh lines and bring your foundation and stuff like all the way down to your neck so that it all evens out. Okay, so for this last step of my contour on my face, I like to snatch the nose. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so for my nose, I like to go right here, close to the bridge of my nose. For me, because of my nose shape, that works for me personally. It may not work for you, depending on what, on how you wanna snatch, I guess you could say, your nose. So with this one, I always like to do like a lighter color of bronzer and then go in with the darker one, and then it'll all make sense once I show you guys. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Glitterati Duo palette. So like I said, I'll put everything down below in the description box. Okay, so now for the last step of my highlight and contour routine, I'm going to show you guys how I do it on my nose. So when it comes to contouring your nose, I usually like to do just one dot right here on the bridge of my nose, being that, like I said, this concealer a little bit goes a long way. So if I did a lot, it would look ridiculously funny. So maybe I'll go in with, I don't know why my camera keeps like, okay, refocusing and focusing with the light. My apologies in advance, but you guys will get the whole point of this whole video. Alright, so once I'm finished with doing like my cream contour on my nose, I go in with the same steps to clean up the contour with under where like my cheekbones are. I like to clean it up with setting powder again and go back in and on my nose to take away that like harsh line that it gives from my nose, and also on my cheekbones, and it also gives it like a cleaner look. So for this, I also bake. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that. Actually, I'm going to be doing my highlight and my blush off camera. So now for the baking part, as I was going to show you guys. I'm still going to go in with my loose powder from Airspun, and when I bake, I like to go close to the line underneath and do that with the other side. And I like to do that on the nose as well. And you want to be careful when you're doing it on the nose, because you don't want to like erase like the whole contour line. And if you do, it's okay. You can go back into bronze very lightly so it doesn't create that nose line. It looks really weird that you see of like pictures when you see like the flashback from the Flash, or like just in general, it doesn't look good. So I'm gonna wait for this off camera and I will show you guys the complete look. Okay guys, so this is gonna conclude today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you can get notified as to when I post my videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.